this is not how I planned any of this to go. I'll speak more when I get to my room. Yeah. It's not how I was expecting today to go whatsoever. There's been an earthquake that's hit Colombia. It's hit where I'm staying before I came, and right now the city is currently obviously dealing with something that no city should really have to, but I'm just going to keep it short and simple. I don't really want to drag on about it, so yeah. So it's the morning after, and we can see some of the devastation where I'm staying. I wasn't able to see this last night, but it's just a slight, you know, not a slight at all actually, it's not. It's down there, and obviously I'm guessing they're searching for people, and they're just, pray to God there is no one under it. Pray to God. Yeah, a lot of people are in very different moods today. There's rubble near my hotel room, and it's just not sad to see, you know. There's people who are in high spirits, you know, because that's what the Colombian people are like. They're very spirited. They don't let anything get them down. But it's just so sad to see. Managed to find myself some things to eat for in my room, so then I don't go hungry like I did last night. And I managed to get some breakfast. Luckily there's places doing card because I've only got dollars on me, and everywhere's doing pesos and cash, especially the shop that's near my room. Oh, when I was looking online as well, about coming here, it looks so nice, so beautiful, the place, from what I've seen so far, because I've done a little walk. I mean, look at all this. It's not much, but, oh, nail clippers, yeah. Needed some nail clippers because my fingers are getting a little bit long, but yeah, not much. Got a chocolate bar in here, so it's probably for just when I'm at night, because last night I was starving because I didn't eat since Sunday afternoon, and now it's Tuesday, so I was starving. And I was like, I'd rather just get some snacks for the room. Yeah, what can I do? It's just a shame, innit? It's like, look at all this. It's beautiful. You can see cracks in the infrastructure as well, and what I've shown you before. That's bad. Whilst I was here in Pereira, the reason I came here was because Cartagena from Bogota on coach was like 20 hours long, and I couldn't be bothered paying for the flight because the flight was like 150 quid just to come back down on coach to Medellin, which was another like 13 hours, because if I come to Pereira, go up to Medellin, it's like 7 hours, then go to Cali. But things have changed, so whilst I was in Pereira, or whilst I was supposed to be in Pereira like I am now, I was gonna go see Salento, where you can go ride jeeps, you can go up the mountains, and then there's also this place called, sorry, that was probably really loud. But then there's this place also where they do the hot springs. But everything is shut. The only thing that isn't shut is the bus terminal. And the only reason I'm not leaving is because I'm waiting for everything to clear up so that the buses can run back to Medellin, because that's where I'm going to next. And after Medellin I was supposed to be going to Cali, but from what it looks like, Cali's been hit very bad as well. So I think after Medellin, I think it's probably just the best that we just head to Ecuador, which is a shame, to be honest, because I wanted to do Cali because I know it's the salsa capital of the world. Don't know how to do salsa, would have loved to have done salsa. And then Cartagena, I should have gone to, and I didn't. And I probably won't be. So, this, so that was swinging all the way that way, and that's mental. And another thing, having to use emergency stairs just to get down. And by the way, this is no, like, look, this is obviously no fault of their own. It's the people who run this Airbnb. I'm not complaining about it. It's kept me safe so far. It's a very good Airbnb as well. Also, yeah, there's no power in my room. You switch it off just to conserve. I have to make sure there's no fucking electrical fire. Wow. Bye. Got my tea sorted. Got that sorted. This is for tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, good city, man. And you've got all these like little mangroves and stuff down here. Obviously not what I want to be eating for my tea, but what can you do? Imagine. Got some food, got some noodles. What else do we have? Got ourselves some Pringles, I got another can there. And I've also got some pork scratchings, but the barbecue flavoured, and they're really nice. And somehow we're quite healthy. And in here we obviously have some water, which I'm going to need to put in there. Chocolate. Hopefully this is enough to get me through. I think it will be. Also, is that a kettle? I don't know what this is, to be honest. Got a fork though. Got a fork though. Hopefully I don't have to use too much water because I don't want to have to not drink any of it. We have managed to get it working! Look at that in there. Let's go. It's going to put out there, isn't it? Forgot to record the final product of the food. But I'm just chilling out now. I mean, there's nothing to do. The power's gone out in my room again. So I'm just watching Narcos. I mean, it's a little, to be fair, it's a little bit contradictory, isn't it? Watching Narcos whilst in Colombia. It's a good show though, I've never actually watched it, but yeah. I think that's me done for the night, and to be honest, it's only 6 o'clock. So yeah. Just gonna chill out and then see what's what tomorrow. I actually do go off. Show you a little bit of outside, because why not? It's a little bit of fun, isn't it? So yeah, that's my life right now. Loads of people down there and stuff. Can't really see the sunset, but yeah. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. So it's currently the morning after. The sun is out. It's my last day here before we go to Medellin, and I think today I should, well, not think, I'm probably just gonna try and help out as much as I can. There's food banks, so I think I'm gonna see if I can donate some food, because I know there's a shop down there. So I think that's the plan of action. Last night power went off again after a while, but I think it's just what we've got to live with, to be honest. Yeah, I think today's plan of action is to just try and help out as much as I can. Probably won't be recording much, because again I don't want to like play up for the camera in a way. I don't want to do a good thing and then show it on camera and then everyone just be like, oh, you've only done it because you put it on camera. I don't want to be like that, so I'll put updates on my Facebook page. Yeah, so that's the plan of action today, is just to try and help out as much as we can. Anyway, it's currently midday. Power's starting to come on throughout most of the city now. There's restaurants that are open now. Yeah, I think there's a food bank down the road from me and there's a shop near me. So I'm gonna just go get some stuff and then take it down to there. I think in the link in this video as well, I'm definitely gonna leave a page where you can go and donate towards the charities from here, like the Colombian Red Cross. Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry, so I need to go get some food myself. So yeah, today's really, I'm pretty sure they're starting to get into the rebuilding phase now. But tomorrow we go to Medellin, which is unfortunate because I've seen this city for destruction and not for what it really is. So I definitely think that Colombia will definitely be coming back, because there's so much stuff to do. So yeah, end of this little update, and then I don't really know when I'll speak to you next, but yeah. Adios. Over there. Destroyed. Loads of people helping over there, picking up the rubble. So many volunteers. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. I'll tell you what, if you came to anywhere in South America, you'd be bloody fit after it. These stairs are all like steep in that. Mental. Just had some food. I had myself a pizza. It's quite nice, to be fair. But I do have a little bit of a dilemma going on. So, speaking and listening in Spanish, I can do it. However, I'm having trouble doing it. So for example, when I'm listening, I have to wait for trigger words to understand what they're saying. And then when I speak it, I start to like have a brain fart. Like before, I'm asking if I can pay by card or if I can pay by cash. So it's tu pagar el teléfono or dinero. But I'd be like this. I'm like, they must think I'm some sort of just knobhead. Being gifted this nice bit of fruit of a kind gentleman. They're blocked off my road from that. Do you know where, like I think, where I recorded that was near my room? There. They've got loads of volunteers in a crane there now. So hopefully they can get that cleared without anyone being trapped underneath it. As you can see, I've been to the shop. Luckily the shop that's next to me now works. They accept card. It was just the first 2 days because they had no internet, but now they do. And they had no agua, water. So instead, we had to go for the next best option, which is Cola Zero. I asked for a big one and I didn't expect it to be this big. So I definitely won't be drinking it all because you don't know what's in it. So instead, it's time to fill up water and boil it. Back that on there, plug it in. Also today is the longest I've gone with having power. So hopefully it works. Because I need to boil that so I can drink it. Is that working? Yep, that's on. Whilst we're at it, we'll pour ourselves a bit of water. A bit of water. Sorry, we'll pour ourselves a bit of Coke. But we have no straws. Unfortunately. So hopefully tomorrow I don't break out. Because knowing my luck, probably will. Whilst I'm at it, I need to also clean up after myself. I need to clean these dishes. So I'll probably do that whilst the water's boiling. This time, when I was speaking to the gentleman that was running the shop, I was like, aceptas triara, which means, do you accept card? And he was like, sí. So I was like, bueno. And he was obviously asking what I wanted. So I asked for the water and he was like, do you have water? I was like, nah. But I fully spoke Spanish. So we're moving up somewhere in the world, aren't we? Should just ask for some beer, shouldn't I? We do have a little bit of a scientific issue now. Normally, when you boil water on the stove, it can take 1 litre or 2 litres to boil in like 10 minutes. However, because we are at a decent altitude, it can take a little bit longer. So, let's hope it doesn't take too long because we still have tonight's tea. So let's hope it doesn't take too long. A little bit of a brain fart. I needed to put a lid on it. So we're moving up in the world. Taking a little bit longer, but we should be okay. So, what's that? It's boiling now. That should start to boil very soon. We're in business. They are making good progress on removing the rubble. You know, they've taped everything off. So he's hoping that we can continue doing this along with the other parts of the city as well. You know, we're making good moves. It's good to see. Right, I believe it's time to pack all this stuff away. I just want to make tomorrow easy for myself, so when the time comes around, I can just roll out the door. And I need to not forget about this. About that. Can't forget about that because I need that when I go to Ecuador. Just thought I'd show you. There's a very simple method to when you are travelling, whether it be just going on a holiday, solo, business, whatever it be. There is a method to cramming as much things as you can in your bag. And it's this way. The US military roll. So all you do is literally fold it in half by the sleeves on a jacket or a t-shirt, and then you roll the bottom, so this bit here, you roll up to like there, the whole way round, and from the top you start rolling down, and eventually you get something like that. What you can do, when it's time to come put it in your bag, you do that, you can put it all in there. Don't know if you can see, but you do it all like that. However, the downside that comes to doing that and fitting as much things in your bag as possible is that sometimes you can exceed your bag's max weight capacity, like I've done here. So this bit's ripped, falling off, literally by a thread, and this strap's fell off. Meanwhile on the other side, the same thing happened, although the straps still in contact, as you can see. So, do it at your own discretion, or get a bag that can handle all the stuff that you're carrying, which is basically the moral of the story. So yeah, when I get to Medellin, I need to find a new bag, because that one, because we have to get on a flight from Bogota again to Quito in Ecuador, and I'm not sure if that thing can last another flight, being manhandled by the people who handle the luggage. So yeah, amazing. Also, this is how the water's getting on. I have somehow managed to deform the bottle. So now, instead of just whacking it in the fridge, take this out of there because that's rock solid. That's for later. What this in here, where it gets frozen. To the point where I won't freeze it, I'll just whack it in the fridge like a normal person would. Whilst I'm here, I might as well show you how I roll my stuff up to get it into that little perfect bottle thingy majiggy. So, as you can see, sides fully stretched out like this. That's how you want it. And you've probably just heard my knees crack. Ooh. Fold each side in halfway. Once you've done that, you get this bit here, just fold it just about an inch, maybe 2 if it's a bigger top or jacket. Then grab both the sides, the top of the sleeve and the bottom of the top, fold it in half, same on the other side, fold it in half. Right? Now, get the top bits and you roll it as hard and as careful as you can, because, you know, I don't like creases. Neither does my mum, and she makes me know about it. Just keep rolling, rolling. I'll switch it around so you can see. Rolling, rolling, rolling until you get to the very bottom. Now, when you get to the very bottom, you have these bits. All you do is just flick them over the side, like so. And bam! You've got yourself a little bit more room in your bag. Pop it in like so. And then we're done. Simple as that. I'll even prove to you, you can do it on jackets. Now, just for your awareness, doesn't work on everything because I've tried. So stuff like jumpers, thick shorts, they just don't work. But on jackets like this, which are very thin, they can end up working. There you go, get all the air out. Now, start to roll it. Rolling it will push all the air out if you just put your hand in front of it like so. And once again, over the top. And there you go. Doesn't look pretty on something this big, but again, it goes into my bag. So to stop me from being unfit and from staying skinny, because you know when you're travelling a solo, you only eat when you need to, and I want to keep my beach body. Wink wink. I'm gonna just do a bit of a home workout. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna have a shower first after that, but you can't see me have a shower obviously. Now, might be seen as a little bit weird doing push-ups in that in my room, but when you think about it, the only activity you're doing during the day is walking. And I'm not much of a cardio person, even though I'm really good at it. As I'm saying that out of breath, but that's besides the point, that's because I'm unfit right now. But when I'm going up Machu Picchu, I'll be fit as a fiddle. But yeah, can be seen as a little bit weird, but when I was away in Singapore and Malaysia and Bali, I did nothing. And I had no motivation to get back in the gym whatsoever. So, I'm making sure I keep myself healthy and fit. Comprende? Anyways, yeah, continuing on from the whole workout stuff, I plan on, if it's right, I plan on doing 100 push-ups every day, minimum. You know, because when you're away, you can let yourself go, right? And I've recently, so when I was going into the RAF last year, I started to let myself go a little bit. Just started to not care about things. And sometimes you need to realise what you're doing for you to be the one to give yourself that kick up the backside and like, right, let's do this. Because sometimes I know, it's probably really funny watching this back, me doing this, but you need discipline, you need some sort of discipline in your life. And mine's to always be fit and healthy. And that's what I want to do. And sometimes in life for different people it's different, you know. And me now, it's all about keeping myself disciplined, because I know that when I get back home I'll get in a bad state of mind, like I did when I got away the first time. As soon as I got back from that first trip, I thought, what's the point in life anymore? Because I've experienced some of it on my own. But it's a very negative mindset to have, and don't let yourself think that way. I feel like I'm Andros Townsend at the minute. Kids, go get a boiled egg. But no, everyone needs discipline in their life. Makes people who we are today. Says much about your character. Oh, I've got 3 AM motivation right now. I feel like I could take on the world. Obviously I can't. It's all up here. This can be your greatest asset, or it can be your biggest negative. Don't let it tell you now. Be who you want to be. I've gone all Hollywood and everyone. No I haven't. No I haven't. Anyways, enough of me yapping. Probably bored you, probably clicked off the video at this point. But no, last set now anyway, and then I'll hop in the shower. And whilst I am getting in the shower, I'll put these into here. Oh shit. Hopefully there is enough water. I believe there should be. And plop. Need to pour this into this thing over here. I'm doing it over the sink because I don't want to boil hot water all over my hands. So I don't know what the best course of action is to do this. I'm just going to rinse the first layer. Like that. Cocaine. Some more. And the final bit. This to the bash to the bosh, mate. Look at that. Anyway, this is how we're looking. Nice and oh, hot like. Oh, why'd I do that? Boxed off, mate. Boxed off. Just watching the new series of Ted Lasso whilst I'm eating that. In fact, just had me water then. Nice and cold now, but I've got this to dig into. Oh, bit of Milka Oreo, getting demolished. But anyway, I think this will call it there on the Pereira experience trip. I don't really know what to call this. Obviously coming here, didn't expect all this, and it's definitely been an experience I'm never going to forget. It's just a shame that it's going to be for the wrong reasons, but there are positives, and the positives are the people. They've got a fighting spirit, and I couldn't imagine what the people like back in the UK would be like if this was to happen to them. But I just know that the Colombian people, they have, I am a fan of them. I like the way they work around their lives. I like the way that when tragedy struck, this is how they've reacted. And they've reacted in ways that you wouldn't even think there was an earthquake. It was just happy to see so many smiles on people's faces during these times, and luckily when I was at the food banks before, I was able to help out. And it's definitely once in a lifetime experience. I'm going to leave a link to charities in the description of this video, so if you want to go and donate, you're more than welcome to. Any donation obviously is a huge boost to these people, and I'm gonna donate some money myself. I'm not gonna say how much obviously, but any sort of help that I can support with is something that will not be taken in granted. It'll be taken with fortitude and with respect and love. Because ultimately that's what I come across as, because Colombia to me so far has been amazing. and I want to be able to give something back. So I know for a first trip this isn't the video that I or you wanted. However, it's something I will learn from, especially in the later years of my life. And to experience this at a young age is something I will never forget. So I want to say this, Pereira, thank you very much, and I envy your spirit. Good night.